Day and night bugging. Shit runs out. Big 2 bucks. Check the real flavors.
Last but not least,
I want to thank me.
We're in this.
Yeah, man. It's a celebration. Let's start off with celebrating us, man.
Last but not least,
I want to
thank me.
Yeah, man. So celebration. We're starting off. We've hit 1,000 subscribers early on in the week, and that is awesome. And thank you for joining us. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the guys that put comments of encouragement. Thank you for the guys that are like, who the fuck are these dudes? What the fuck do they know?
Hey, bro.
Even those comments, man. I actually try and respond to every comment, every comment. So thank you. I think on the next pod, I would actually again shout out a few people. I think there's about 4 people that are really supporting us. Yeah. So I'll do that. But 1,000 subscribers, man. Thank you very much.
We
got Shampompo here. I don't even know how to open this shit, bro. Like
that's the thing. We don't usually drink those.
Actually, do you know that they say you can't call this shampoo, right? What is it? Champagne. Because
it was not made in the town of Champagne.
So we're drinking sparkling wine.
Yeah, sparkling wine.
Yeah, sparkling wine.
Okay.
And even our sparkling wine queen has moved to the States, man. Ubonang.
Oh yeah,
she's moved to the States. She's moved to the States. I think after 500K you can move to the States.
Do you get that
back?
Do you think she got it? I don't think she got it.
I think it was
just for real.
Don't fuck with me.
Yeah,
shit. You know. Pow. Whoa. Hey, there we go.
What it be?
Come through, nigga.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, this is 1,000
subs.
Yeah, 1,000 subs. Thank you very much. I'm gonna
drink
from here, man. And when I was buying this, I actually saw that there's a lot of champagne which is alcohol free.
Really?
Yeah, on the market. Supposedly, people that don't drink also want to drink when there's celebration, but they don't want to get drunk.
That's just hypocritical.
Yeah. It's like lesbians buying dildos.
Bruh.
If you choose that you don't wanna fuck with us, I think you should stay away from everything that we come with.
How did we get to lesbians?
Huh? We're celebrating. We're celebrating the community, you know? And I also want to celebrate my community as well, the big-bodied people. I've seen that big women have got a step these days, bro. They feeling themselves. It's their season.
It's their
season. And I can talk about them, and your guys can't say shit because now I'm big, so I can talk about them as a community.
You just reminded me of that picture you sent me of the guy, like me saying, he's a gay.
Oh, yeah.
To a slender.
No, bro, I saw when I actually realized how big women are having it good. When I was at the gym, there was hardly any big woman there.
Yeah.
I was like, they tired, bro. They having sex, bro. They can't come to gym, bro. Yeah. They in demand. Even though one, like when I go into gym, like on the reception, she doesn't even say, "Hey Tony" anymore.
What does she say?
Like Mr. Zulu. I'm like, why so professional? I'm like, oh, I see you. I see you. In my head, I'm like, you got three months, bitch.
Yeah, they got 3 more months.
You got 3 more months, and then it's gonna be over, bro.
We are going back to the bones.
I even wish that she might like hook up with a nigga from Midrand.
Those niggas are notorious, eh?
Yeah, and she gets there's no fucking furniture.
Is it still a thing that mid-range niggas don't?
It's standard.
Hey, my G, those niggas.
Those niggas are so brave. Those niggas,
Get an apartment.
nigga will be earning 15K but drive a Golf 7
Hey.
and also stay in an apartment is like 7K. Yeah, I understand. So, but anyway, it's a celebration, man. We celebrate everything. Another story. We're celebrating LootLove.
Okay.
She's taking over a show on Apple Music, which is called Africa Now, which is quite dope.
Fuck. I didn't know about that.
LootLove. Yeah, she's taking over. I think her reason was dead weight.
Reason. What's the name of their kids? 1 and 2.
Yeah. Hypno Hop.
Oh, Hip and Hop.
I think reason was the reason that she wasn't reaching her pinnacle.
Reason is a classic backpacker. So yeah, he was dead weight.
Yeah. So now she's got that show, and I think she's gonna be in a right space, especially for SA music, which is quite nice because at the moment there's iCraft going up for Amapiano, and having that platform, hopefully she can promote that. Promote the Amapiano.
Yeah, man.
And get it going, man. And get it going overseas. Yeah. Talk about Amapiano. We had this the main story that we have today. The 100 million deal.
Eish, my G.
Right. The 100 million deal. All right. Firstly. Yeah. So I want to start off by saying, they say you must start off with love. Yeah. So I want to start off with love, man. I want to give props to Cassper. Cassper, for a dropout, is not even a dropout, for just a fucking genius. When it comes to marketing, especially the marketing of music and self-promotion, nobody touches Cassper.
Yeah, that nigga is on another level.
Nobody touches Cassper. We can debate about his music and if he's good at it, or, debate the songs, debate him going to drill and all of that stuff. But when it comes to marketing, nobody can beat that nigga. And the self-promotion, that guy believes in himself wholeheartedly.
He's realized that he's a brand on his own.
Yeah. So I want to start off with that, all right, and give him his props on that shit. Now, let's get to the $100 million rand deal.
Rand, yeah.
All right. Personally, I get why that number was thrown around. I get why, and it starts from him being a marketing genius. All right. That number is the number that got the story popping.
Okay.
As far as I'm concerned, this deal is similar to what Usomizi has with Ipatu.
Yeah.
Right? But look how much this has trended, and look how much people have opined and opinionated on it.
The traction.
It's because Cassper decided to put out that 100 million figure. As soon as you put $1 million in something, people wake up and stand up and like, what the fuck is going on?
What's happening here? Yeah.
And look, I've been involved in some business. Some have failed, some have been good. But to be honest, this is not what this is smoke and mirrors. This is smoke and mirrors. Is it Lekau?
Yeah, Lekau.
Yeah. Ulekau was actually spoke to McG, and he did say that at first when McG asked him, he hesitated.
Okay.
He couldn't really explain how, because McG asked him, like, okay, how did you guys get to
100 million?
100 million. He's like, I spoke to Cassper before, and we decided that we're going to talk about it. He also goes on and says that the 100 million is projection, right? It's projection of what they think what they're doing would generate. Because he used an example and said, if we had to sell, let's say, T-shirts or whatever, and whatever revenue we make, let's say we're selling an item for 2,000 and then we sell 100,000 of those, you understand, we'll get to those numbers. Yeah. So it's a projection. It's not what it's worth at the moment.
Yeah.
Then the next question is, actual fact, before we get to the next question, I wanted to read this quote from Cassper, because this quote actually explains a lot. Cassper was speaking to DJ Jaws, which is on McG's platform, network, if you want to call it a network. They don't relate to it as a network.
Yeah, they say
it's
platform,
just shows. You understand? But this is a quote that Cassper, he says, we actually only agreed on the morning that let us just mention the amount because I'm not a numbers guy. I'm just a guy in the background trying to get the work done. So yeah, it's just a product and a contract worth 100 million of product. Pay attention. Yeah. If it's a sneaker or a t-shirt that is worth 2,000, or this is what Uka was saying to McG.
Yeah.
All right. It says if it's a t-shirt and a sneaker worth 2,000, we're going to make ones that are worth 100 million up until that particular term ends. So that is how we came to 100 million. If one trip is 1,000, we're going to manufacture 100,000 trips, then it's 100 million. So the deal itself is worth 100 million, blah, 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 blah. I wanted actually to get to what Cassper himself said, all right, because that's the important one, which I think, because for me, it's his idea to bring out the number. And since he's a marketing genius, he knew that as soon as there was that number there, people are going to pay attention and people are going to want to talk about it, which in fact gives them free marketing. All right. So Cassper said, so basically I'm in business with Drip. We started talking a long time ago about the shoe, and then we developed a crack into a bigger than a shoe and bigger than music. And we started basically a whole new entity between Family Tree and Drip. And the deal we are embarking on is worth 100 million. The reason why we mention the number is because we always shy away from numbers. In the meeting that we had, we said, why don't we own the numbers? Why would we be shy of saying how much the deal is worth? And me being myself, I said the number and I confirmed the number. Lekau is different guy. He likes to be low key. He's all about business only, so I can confirm the number. The details of the deal are partially confidential because of him. I can't tell his story, but the deal is definitely worth that much. Okay, so basically it's a projection, which both parties agree on.
Confirm, yeah.
All right. Now the question is, he says they want to own the number, which is 100 million. Why do they mention the number? And how do they mention the number? All right.
The way he says it from that quote, the nigga, if they were in a meeting, he was just like, this is 100 million. This is going to give us 100 million. He didn't look at the previous sales. He didn't look at the profit margins. He didn't look at his brand in total. He didn't look at Drip as a brand in total. He was just like, he was so excited about the deal. He was like, this is worth 100 million.
No. But what I want to get to is, why did they do that? All
Marketing.
right. Because let me tell you, I was watching the press conference. All right. Slicker actually ran it as an IG live. All right. So what happened was that one of the people that were there asked the question. The question was, I have seen reports that the deal is worth 100 million. Can you confirm that? All right. And then Cassper confirmed that. Okay. And then the guy carried on and started saying, I feel you guys, you're coming from the dirt. We're proud of you and blah, 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 blah. So the 100 million, for me personally, that guy who asked the question was planted there.
Okay.
He was planted there because he says he's read that the deal is 100 million. From where?
Exactly.
Because it wasn't announced.
It was never announced.
Which means when it was not announced, it was not printed. Where was it? Where did he read it? Unless he was asked to ask the question so that we get the number out. All right? Because even after he asked the question, he didn't ask the question which is any person would ask. Like, okay, how do you guys get to 100 million? If he was genuine about the question. So he says, I've seen 100 million being banded about, or I've read that 100 million has been banded about. Can you confirm? Cassper confirms. The next question to any person who's thinking, or a true journalist, would say, okay, how did you get there?
Exactly.
All right. So the next thing I want to say is this guy's, Cassper mentioned the number because personally, I think they're still going to have to look for the money.
For production.
They're still going to have to look for the money. Right? And for them to access those rooms where they can ask for the money, for them to be taken seriously. If you saw the whole announcement, it was like watching a movie. Cassper being driven there, coming out like a fucking mafia boss, with the coats and you understand? It was all so planned out. And the main thing that they were there for, it wasn't about that they're going to work together. Because them working together, everybody works together.
Yeah.
Understand? When Usomizi and Ibatu collaborated, and when they collaborated, they actually had a product. They were more advanced than what our Cassper are at. They had a product to sell, right? They just sent out a statement, a press statement. Because we see these deals, we see collaboration all over the place. We see, but I'm saying these guys, they needed to do this to get into rooms that they wouldn't have been able to get into without the fanfare, without the big. You understand?
Without the big hoo-ha.
Without that. And that's the one end. The other end, I can understand the synergy between the two brands, okay? Cassper is going full-time into piano.
Yeah.
Full-time. That's a local manufactured South African sound. This is a local brand, right? Drip is a local brand. They've got similar stories from the dirt to the top. Yeah, so the synergies are there. Now, Drip itself has opened, I think it's up to like 12 shops now.
Yeah.
They're like opening a shop every month.
The latest in the Val.
Yeah.
More, yeah.
They're like opening a shop every month. Now, the question is, they've only ever had one design. They've changed how they print their name on those designs, but the design hasn't changed, right? Now, you've got a brand which is going authentically South African, and then you've got Drip, which still has to develop their own brand. It's not it's a brand, but it's just a name if you think about it. Yeah. Understand? So they need to diversify and get more products in stock. What better than to go with a family tree, right? And have those clothing. So they're going to start looking like sports scene type of shit.
Yeah.
Understand? So you're going to have the shoes and the clothing and other apparatus, the caps and all of that stuff. Understand? Cassper with the family tree, Cassper has always wanted to do a brick and mortar, a shop, not an online shop, a shop. That's why he's had so many pop-up shops. He believes, you can see he believes in seeing the people and interacting with the people and people coming in to buy, right? Now, these guys have got 9 shops already. It doesn't take a genius to see why there's synergy between the two, right? And I'm saying, for me, that announcement was about them making a huge splash so that people can take a notice, and the people with money can take notice because they're gonna need the money to do what they need to do.
They were writing their business loan with that press statement. They were basically writing their business loan.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course,
That was it.
of course. Because now, if they go into a room, people know what they're doing. They don't. The pitch is halfway done.
Exactly.
I understand it. The pitch is halfway done. And for me, I wanna just shout out to Cassper. We might have differences on his music, but this is a fucking classic marketing genius move.
Boss move.
And no, there is no 100 million business. That is a fact. That is a fact.
Smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
And mirrors.
But they got what they wanted. They got free publicity We talking about it
Yep.
3 days after the fact,
Bruh.
right? We talking about it. We quoting. We looking for the information, and we're making up our minds. So they've got what they wanted, and for that, I want to give him, man. I want to give him.
Hey, man. What does he call himself? Don Biliato.
That guy, I think in terms of there's this big movement of what is it? Manifestation or whatever.
Yeah, manifesting.
Yeah. He's the biggest proponent of that. I understand? Because even that name that he calls himself, he's trying to manifest that billion shit.
Yeah. He said that he wants to make $1 billion.
Yeah. So, and even the entrance to do the whole thing, man, it was,
On some mafia shit.
Yeah, I was like, all right, nigga, I see you. Yeah, man. So congrats to Cassper, congrats to Drip, Lekau as well, Family Tree. Yo, guys, it's for me, it's probably going to be successful.
Yeah.
It's got the biggest chance of being successful.
We want it to be successful.
Yeah. It's got the biggest chance to be successful. And again, the guy is breaking new ground with what he's doing.
Yeah.
Because I think it's going to go beyond just making one shoe. It's going to be a big collaborative effort on a number of items, which is going to be dope.
It's going to be dope.
Yeah, which is going to be dope. Sad story, Stilo Magolide got beat up.
Got stabbed.
Yeah, got stabbed by this guy's escort, right? I don't know. This is sad.
The creative streets are not safe.
Yeah, but I mean, I think those guys were like, well, if you call yourself Makolite, you should have money.
How do you get robbed by fashion designers?
Eish.
Like
Hey. I thought most of those guys were like part of the
alphabet gang.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. That's what I'm saying. How do you get robbed by the and Stilo raps the streets.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be street.
And he's the first one who actually posted this thing. Actually, he's the only one.
He's the only one who posted his hand.
Yeah.
Like, nigga.
Get your goons or something.
Bruh,
you
and
know?
those kids. They're kids, those boys. Like Stilo. How does he get mixed up in those kind of things?
I think it's a deal gone wrong because he didn't say he was robbed, by the way.
Yeah.
He just said, not
stabbed.
me getting stabbed by the escort niggas. But man, there's no need for violence. But at the end of the day, I think this is just some petty shit that they disagreed on or some shit like that, you know. So let's see. But if it gets traction, I think it didn't really make waves, the story. I just picked it up on the way. Yeah. But if it gets traction, it will affect escort.
Yeah, it will.
I think it will affect escort more than
Stilo,
yeah. I understand.
But I get why he was there because through and through, Stilo, he first came into the game as a designer.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, he used to be called Chocolate.
Oh, damn. Okay.
He used to run around with Mome. You know Mome? Tallest Mo's wife.
Yeah.
They used to have a gang.
Now that's one unfunny nigga. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That nigga is from 2 streets away from my house.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. He grew up 2 streets away from my house in Tembisa.
Mm.
Yeah. So he used to.
He's not funny.
I forgot the name of the Cream Cartel. They used to be called Cream Cartel.
Oh, and I think there was a time because I watched a few episodes of their reality show.
Yeah,
and it used to be part of. Yeah, I remember that.
It used to be called Chocolate. I still remember. I used to follow them like back then, early 2000s, 2007, 8, 9. I used to follow them.
Talking about following, there's something I've realized on social media, dog. You get a story, right? And then you go into comments, right? And you'll see everyone is commenting, reacting to the post, right? And you just see one nigga is like, lol, I like your response. For that, I'm going to follow you. Yeah, and you look at what the chick has said, you're like, this is some dumb shit. You just wanted to follow this chick
because she's pretty.
Yeah. You just needed to make a reason why you needed to follow her. And nobody gives a fuck, dog. You could have just followed without telling us.
Bruh.
But now niggas will make up any random reason why they want to follow a chick.
PSA.
Yeah.
Public service announcement.
And it's like, oh, lol, this is funny. For that, I'm going to follow you. I'm like, nigga, please. Nigga, please. You just want to smash.
You want ass. You want ass.
And this chick would have said some dumbest shit, bro. And I'm like, come on, bro. Really? For this comment, you're going to follow her?
Women get away with a lot for being
But
pretty.
but she didn't do anything. She commented. It's the guy who's like, I like this comment, so I'm going to follow you. And I'm like, no, nigga. No, nigga.
We look for ass in mysterious ways.
Bro. There's some funny shit that happens on
Twitter.
Oh,
Hey, Twitter.
even social media, just in general.
Hey, Twitter and Facebook.
Just in general.
Sure. Those streets are not safe, eh? Those streets, Jesus, man.
But it's funny, man. It's like, just do it, dog. Like,
Bruh.
you don't have to announce to us. Just follow without telling us, you know. The next thing, another thing, Benny becomes coach of the season. There was a big debate with that one. Eh?
Hey, it's a tricky one, man. Hey.
But I don't understand, why is it a big debate?
So, wait. Let's first get you.
Yeah.
Do you agree with the decision? Or
Yes, I do.
he's coach of the year?
Yes, I do. I do agree.
I'm torn, bro.
Why? Quick. What's your reason?
Because he didn't win the league. Yes, he got to number 2, but he didn't win the league. And I
Okay.
think coach of the year should automatically go to the guy that won the league, right?
But it doesn't happen like that. It's not automatic. So once you say it's not automatic, it means other people have got a chance. And now to say Benni came into the league with 6 to 10 games already been played,
Bottom of the log,
do you understand?
took the team to the top,
Do you understand?
qualified for CAF.
Do you understand?
Actually, I get it.
Do you understand? So I'm saying, and on the other side, let's be honest, there's 3 coaches there.
Yeah.
Let's be honest with that. There's 3 minds. Whenever they have to play a game, there's 3 minds that collaborate. And they've still got assistants.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
What?
Yes.
They have assistants.
Haven't you seen the technical team? No, haven't you seen when Sundowns play? Look at the bench. Look at the technical team on the bench.
Mutsepe is doing the most.
You understand? So what I'm saying is, for me, Benny is the coach of that. It's just that people have got used to that the winning coach takes it. Of which, for me personally, it shouldn't be like that, right? And I think this is actually going to start a conversation where they say we need to have sort of like a more transparent way of doing this thing, where we actually weigh up different avenues. The squad that Benny was coaching, the team that Benny was coaching, the infrastructure that Benny was within, right? The money that was available, right? So all of those things have to matter. It can't be just you win the league. Look, at the end of the day, football has become so predictable in a way that if you got the money, you're probably going to land up on top.
Yeah, we're going to win the league.
Do you understand? If you got the money, you're probably going to land up on top. You're going to get the best players. You're going to get the best manager. You're going to get the best assistant coach. You're going to get the best youth coaches. You're going to get the best manager. Do you understand? So if Benny can do this, for me, it's more legitimate that he wins it.
Yeah.
It's more legitimate that he wins it.
Yeah, you're right.
And if people are saying if you win the league, then you should be coach of the year. Maybe then do it like that then. Don't open it up and say a coach of the year and then you put up 3 or 4 names and say, no. Just say coach of the year is linked to you winning the league. Then everyone is done. But now, if you do that, what is motivating for a coach? Yes, coaches get motivated with the results and everything like that. But what I'm saying is, they all just gonna want to go to the big bucks.
Exactly.
You understand? I'm not saying with the big bucks guarantee you success, but I think 80% of the job is done 80% of the job is done when you can just get the best of the best and the best and the best. Then I think Sundowns has won this league 4 times in a row.
Yeah, in a row. Like, yeah, they're Bundesliga.
Understand?
Doing this league.
If you take it back, I think it was Chiefs that won it like 3 times, twice.
2 times.
And Sundowns was in between the 3 league. And then before that, it was Sundowns again. you get what I'm saying?
Monopoly.
So basically, even if you're a half decent coach, you go to Sundowns, the structures that they've got there are so good that it's hard for you to fail.
Yeah. Like, look at, yeah, man. Like, I think Benny Leicestered the league. Even though he didn't win the league, he was Leicester. Remember what Leicester did to the Premier League. So Benny Leicestered the league. And yeah, man, he deserves it. He deserves it.
I think he should get it, yeah.
Yeah. He deserves it.
You've got the story. Ntsiki Mazwai? What is this one saying?
They asked Ntsiki for a top 3 rappers in SA. She went
Did they also ask her to take a bath?
No, man. Get a haircut.
Yeah, okay, go.
They asked Ntsiki for top 3 rappers. She went for Tito.
Yeah.
She went for Mags. She went for Questa. So she mentioned the first 2 that I mentioned, and then she said 3 or number 1, Questa. Questa beats both of them. So Questa can body Mags and Tito. That's what she said, right? And I remember I told you her list.
She also sent shots
at AKA and
Ntsiki.
Ntsiki. Oh yeah. And also AKA and Cassper.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. She said AKA and Cassper rap about money and stuff. While list, though the guys she mentioned rap about social issues and stuff. So yeah, man. And I said her list is strong. Right.
Look, we as rap connoisseurs, right? We like listen to a lot of hip hop. We love hip hop. As we've said, this is a fan channel. We're just fans, man, fans of the genre. I think what she's talking about has been going on for the longest period. I do not think that she should put her issues with the people that she put her issues with.
Yeah.
I don't think she should have singled out those guys, because at the end of the day, that's what people want to hear, and that's what the radio is playing. Understand? So they also have to think about their progression within the music industry. You've got Ginger Trill. Why didn't she talk about Ginger Trill? Ginger Trill, one of the illest MCs, and he talks about social issues.
Envy talks about social issues.
You get what I'm saying?
Black Les talks about social issues.
Do you get what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, there's a commercial side of hip hop, of which we also don't really agree with, but we understand. Right? We understand that niggas need to eat. We understand that people need to make moves that are good for their careers. There's a song, in actual fact, let me see if I can quickly get it. There's a song that went under the radar from KO, the album that wasn't good. I think it was Skandaworld 2.
The Skandaworld 2, yeah.
Skandaworld 2. A song, it was KO featuring, who's that DJ? Entlembality ex-husband? Black Coffee, yeah. There's a song with KO Black Coffee, right?
Yeah.
What? She is. Right? I think.
That guy.
It's called SA Rising. All right.
Okay.
I didn't really plan this, so I'm gonna try and just get to the meat of the there's still adverts playing it. But this song didn't get
The track That line.
So I'm talking about this track, right?
Yeah.
This track never got any airplay.
Yeah.
Right? And a lot of people don't know it. And I'm sure some people that are listening to this podcast or watching us are looking and are like, I don't know this.
Yeah.
This guy made a track that was so politically relevant at the time and even now, and addressed it to the state president. Who would have attended to that? Like, who would have said any shit about Zuma in 2017?
Nah.
2017, you couldn't say shit about Zuma. But this guy made a song and he pushed it and he spoke about social issues. Now, Ntsiki Mazwai, I agree with what she's saying. But I'm saying sometimes you need to promote what you see is good.
Yeah.
Right? And leave the people that are not doing what you think is good. Right? The guys that are rapping about whatever they're rapping about,
Yeah.
they've also got their own issues. You're not paying their studio time. You're not paying after the school fees. You understand? And I understand why they do it. It's how hip hop has turned out to be.
Yeah.
Right? Why aren't you talking about this song?
There are many songs like this. And from popular artists. Just they fly under the radar.
Do you get my point?
So-
Do you get my point? So, look, in respect, I understand and I feel her, but I also understand the artists that don't want to delve into that shit.
Yeah.
I understand. I understand that a lot of artists also gain from being performers or booked to perform in government events,
Yeah.
political events. That thing matters.
To them, it matters because it's the bread,
Do you understand?
right? They gotta
So
secure-
now, for UKO to come up with this song, and yes, I think he's still successful, but he took a risk. Understand? And the people that are talking like him in this song, Ntsiki Mazwai, are not bringing the spotlight.
to songs like this.
She didn't even count KO. And I think this song is one of the most relevant and poignant songs from an artist at the top of his game. KO was at top of his game in 2017 and still came out and said, yo, we need to talk.
Yeah.
So I think she's just taking chances. Just taking chances, and I think she likes being controversial. Nasty C, I don't expect any consciousness from Nasty C. Besides Uguti, his target market is not about that shit. He himself is still young, and I don't expect. You talk about AKA Cassper. We've all seen Uguti Cassper is a business person. Understand, more than an artist. Right? He is an artist, but be a business person. It does not make business sense to ruffle feathers.
Yeah.
You understand? And Lana in SA, the sad part is that we don't have an underground market where people can say those things and still survive and earn a living. Understand? It's either you're a commercial or you fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Understand?
You're right.
So yeah, that was Tim. I don't even know how she features in a hip hop podcast, but she's here now.
Hey, everyone talks about Ntsiki when she talks.
Talk about political shit, bruh. De Klerk is in hospital with the cancer.
What is he? Isn't he dead?
No. He's not dead yet. He's not dead yet.
Yet.
Yeah. Well, everyone's gonna die.
Yeah.
We're doing a countdown for him. It's like New Year's Eve for that nigga.
That guy.
Yeah, it's like New Year's Eve, man. We're
man.
doing a countdown.
We should just, rest.
Yeah.
Rest before to rest.
I think Mandela is up there,
Waiting.
like thinking, shit. If we knew it only took cancer to fucking get this guy down, we wouldn't have gone. We wouldn't have started MK. We just do some biological warfare or some shit like
I
that.
thought that nigga was dead. I don't want to lie to you. When I
Nah,
saw him
he's
trend on Twitter, I was like, what?
Now he's around. He's in hospital. They say he's struggling with cancer, man.
Like,
He's struggling. I'm telling you, all those MK niggas are like, damn, it only takes cancer. You could have told us
biomedical.
You could have just told us this earlier on, dog.
Bruh. They slept on themselves.
And I'm thinking to myself, they need to be like probably some of the dumbest people out, you know, because we all know that, you know, with black people, we've got a problem of arthritis, high blood pressure, and all of those things. Dude, white people have got a cancer issue,
Hey, my man.
right? And these guys, if they were smart enough, they would have like, oh shit,
Let's hit them way.
how are we gonna get these guys out of the union buildings? How are we gonna do it? How are we gonna do it? How are we gonna do it?
Cancer.
It doesn't fucking matter what cancer it is. Can be prostate cancer, it can be skin cancer, throat cancer, whatever it is.
Cancer.
That's a shit how you beat white people. White racist people.
They
Just
have,
give them cancer, dog.
They have a problem with. We have a problem with high blood pressure.
Yeah.
TB. What's the other one? Arthritis.
Yeah. All of
we
those
have a
things.
problem with that. They have a problem with cancer.
Yeah.
So
anyway, you all missed your opportunity. But of course, you know, the human side says, you know what, all the best to him.
yeah, man.
He did get a Nobel Peace Prize with Mandela. Supposedly he did something to get us free.
I still don't get why he got it.
Yeah, well, that's another debate. White privilege, you know, shit like that. Can't just give it to a black man alone.
Nope.
Another story to end off the stories, the Elaine story. Elaine nominated for a BET Award, Best International Act.
She's taking it. She's coming back with it. Best believe.
You know the story of Elaine. Congrats, by the way, Elaine. All the best, man. She really, really worked well. And it's at the back of an EP, by the way. Yeah. So which is quite awesome. It's not even an album. Self-done EP.
This is the EP she did when she was here. She was at Vets.
Yeah.
So no, this was before
You'll never
Colombia.
forget that you saw her.
Hey, Maji. I was one of the first.
Is that your claim to fame?
I was one of the first.
When you're sitting back with your grandkids, you're like, I was at Vets and I saw Elaine perform.
I was the first one to see this one.
But anyway, congrats to her, man. Even though it comes with a sour pill. Have you ever felt when like a celebrity that you actually like for instance, starts dating? You feel crushed and shit like that. Even though in the back of mind, like realistically, you had no fucking chance.
Yeah.
Right? And then you hear Utsena Umin is having a baby, like,
Man.
you fucking sad for a day.
You hear that Lorna is busy shaking with Floyd.
You know?
How does that happen?
You know? No, but I'm also talking about like when you like a celebrity so much that you just want her to be always available, like not dating or anything like that. You know, you just want it to be, I don't know, like psychologically.
I get you.
You think you think there's a chance, but you know there's no chance.
Yeah.
You know, but you feel sad when she starts dating.
That's how I felt when Jermaine Dupri was dating Janet Jackson.
Why you felt like that?
Because I had a crush on Janet Jackson back then. Remember, was it early 2000s? Early 2000s, back then. I was like, what the fuck? This ugly ass nigga. Like,
short motherfucker.
bruh.
Cassper.
Did you
Cassper
see
side.
Cassper by the press conference? Short hands. The suit.
Hey,
was
bruh.
like, but this guy was like, Mara, what's happening here?
I thought in some instances you look at Cassper, you're like, God was still doing his sketch. This was not the final product. Or maybe God ran out of like a pencil.
Yeah, it was.
He's like, I know,
Like,
I can't grow this one. It's just gonna design him. Yeah.
King.
But yeah, man, I'm all the best. She's probably gonna start dating like about Trey Songz or some shit like that. You know?
What would you say if you said Drake is dating Elaine? Hey, my man.
Back to back. Back to bed.
There's some crazy shit out here. Shit.
Yeah, man. But always congrats, man, for flying the
Yeah,
flag.
man, she's coming back
Yeah,
with it.
yeah. We're proud of you, and all the best. All the best.
Man.
Music that has come out, man. Music review. We've got 25K. Let's start off with 25K.
Hey. Pheli Makaveli.
The name of the song, yes, is Pheli Makaveli. I don't really know. Do you understand what it means? I think he just wanted to put in Makaveli there.
No. Pheli is a place. It's Atteridgeville.
Oh,
yeah, it's a section of Atteridgeville.
So he's the Makaveli of.
He's from Pheli. He's from Atteridgeville.
Oh,
Yeah. So Pheli is a section of Atteridgeville. It's called Pelindaba. It's called Pelindaba. So they shorten it to Pheli.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So it's the
right.
first section when you get into Atteridgeville.
Okay.
So yeah. So obviously Makaveli. Yeah, we know Makaveli. So he's the Pheli Makaveli.
I'm not sure.
He is the Pheli Makaveli.
I'm not sure.
Show me a rapper from Atteridgeville.
No. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about representatively.
Yeah.
We are Makaveli. For people that don't know, Makaveli was a guy that faked his death. All right.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, and then Tupac made it more popular when he passed on. I think his first album, posthumous album, was Makaveli. So I don't know how it relates here.
No. Look at the way 25 spelled Makaveli. It was the Tupac way. It was not the original, because the original Makaveli is Machiavelli.
No, I'm not there. I'm talking about the essence, because what he's communicating is he's the ghetto hero, type of thing. So I'm asking about that. That's the essence
he's
of what
the
he's
new
trying.
Tupac. That's what he's saying, basically.
And that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
Uguti, I'm not sure that we can collaborate those.
That line.
Anyway, let's listen to his music. You're saying
I think he's going there.
Okay.
With the message and stuff.
Let's see. Maybe he's also got a girlfriend like Ubontle. She's gonna come out and defend him. Make fucking threaten people for your man.
Hey,
That's the one I heard.
No. Let me explain that. At the 2019 Hip Hop Awards, I think he was the best dressed. So he was the flyest, like a dove. So he had the best drip.
The question is a dove fly?
Yeah, it flies.
So we could have replaced a dove with a sparrow, because it also flies.
Or eagle. Yeah.
That's a lame line. I'm sorry. That's a fucking lame line. I'm sorry.
No, man, but
that's a fucking lame line. Anyway, I don't know if there's more lame lines from the other shit that he said in your language. Right?
Yo, the other lines there, they were fire, yeah? Like, did you hear what I said? I said, I'm going to fault him. Because most of the first lines he said, those are mainly Praetorian lines. Like gangster Praetorian lines, like the things that gangsters do in Pretoria. Pretoria is famous for hijackings, cars getting stolen.
Yeah.
Right? It's like he raps about his car being like lehala. Lehala is like coal. Hot coal. So it's a hot, his car is like a hot coal. He bought it from a thug, so it's a stolen car.
Yeah.
He needs to, clean it up.
Yeah,
things like that.
Yeah.
So most lines, they're Praetorian lines, and I think he's closing himself out for the rest of South Africa. He's just catering for Praetorians with this. So, and if the rest of Pheli Makaveli is going to be like this,
let's. I want to be fair, because we always talk about that we want niggas to rep their town, and to rep where they're coming from. So, if you're saying the rest of the lyrics are not as lame as the Dove fucking lyric, right?
Nah.
I agree with you that he needs to connect with his people before, so that when he goes, we spoke about doing STC and it was like, who does it represent? So we can't now say when somebody is representing their people and bringing his town with and bringing his community with, that's also a bad thing. So I say it's only a first song.
Yeah.
Maybe on the other songs because it's from an upcoming album.
Yeah.
So maybe on the other songs, he'll go a little bit further. A little bit more English would help for us to assess exactly.
He's fire. I don't want to.
Zuchi, the beats is quite nice.
Yeah.
The beats is quite nice. Stuck it to hip hop, even though it's more American beats, but it's stuck to the hip hop. The flow, what I could hear, was quite awesome as well. So yeah, man, all the best to him. I think a lot of people have been waiting for him to bring out something. So let's see. First go. Maybe you should have said the tough line in Twana or something. Fucking switch, so I don't understand it.
Hey, my nigga, that guy. 25 is dope, but like he has lines. He has lines.
Yeah, well, we'll see when the full project comes out, and we'll give feedback on that. The guy that was making waves, man, from Pretoria to Gqeberha, the people that know Gqeberha, it's former Port Shepstone. Is it Port Shepstone? Yeah, PE. Yeah. Port Elizabeth or whatever. But Xhosa's men have decided to do away with some colonial names. So now we also have to But anyway, we got Big Xhosa featuring the godfather of
Gimme Grab.
Don't say that. Ifani. This is actually a remix to a song that because I released. I think it was the second or third song that he released after the main song, which was the diss track to that, catapulted him to national recognition. So it's called iKuku, but this one is iKuku Endala, which is, I think, it's just a remix of some sort. I'm gonna play a little bit, but I'm gonna fast forward it and get to the most important part. Okay, this is the part with who I find, which I wanted to get to.
And I feel myself. If I see AKA, I'ma kill myself.
I don't know if everyone heard that line. The line actually goes, if I see AKA, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm not sure where we're gonna go with this one. I understand the frustration. Ifani, he's been made a joke for a long time. I remember when he dropped an album and he had that 20,000 units which were bought by some sponsor, given to the fans. One of the people that was spearheading the complaints was AKA. Later on, AKA also made a song where he just Ifani. I think it was a Zuchi Cook Dope song, if I'm not mistaken, where he did to Ifani. So I think it's fair and good for Ifani to come back and just
and retaliate.
To AKA. What I'm not happy about is I'm gonna kill myself. And we all know what has happened with AKA and his family and his fiance. I think he could have gone after AKA differently. I do understand his frustration that now we've got a Xhosa rapper who's called a gimmick, so I can relate to his frustration because now Xhosa is frustrated with that shit. I can understand that they joined forces, and I can understand first time Ifani has anybody's ear, he's gonna snipe back.
Yeah.
He's never had this opportunity for a long time, so he's gonna snipe back. I understand that. I just think that he could have sniped back a different way. I think this line touches on people that shouldn't be involved. You understand? It's a death of somebody else's daughter, sister, cousin, and all that stuff. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. I don't know.
Look, I think he went he didn't think of, is he going through hard times? Like, he was on some, this nigga's been shitting on me. I'm going to shit on him. And I'm going to hit him where it hurts. Right? Obviously, I also don't agree with what he did, but he looked at it that way. Revenge is revenge. Regardless of what you're going through, revenge is
There's
revenge.
no better time.
There's no better time. You kick a what is it, a horse or a donkey?
Tupac said, revenge is the sweetest joy next to getting pussy.
Exactly. So he's getting the shine.
Yeah.
Right? This song was released today. You're already on 15K views. So he's getting the ear. So yeah, man. So
and look, I'll give you one thing. This song, we're just talking about 25K and the lyrics and all of that stuff. This song is not lyrically challenging.
Yeah, bro, it's gimmick.
It's not lyrically challenging, but I think the idea of the song was actually to. It's a party song. It's a bounce, nigga, bounce, nigga. You understand that? So
Sweat a bit.
The lyrics don't need to be that dope. It's about the vibe, right?
Yeah.
But we need to talk to Big Xhosa. We need to ask Big Xhosa what is his fascination with the impundu, which is ass, and iKuku, which is pussy. This nigga has dropped, I think 80% of his catalog is based centers around ass and iKuku.
Big Xhosa he wasn't getting any ass and pussy.
I think so too.
He's only getting it now because of the fame.
Yeah. I think so too. I think he's obsessed.
Yeah.
I think he's obsessed. But I like that because he's being true to himself.
Yeah.
Excuse me. He's being true to himself, and this song is a jam. It reminds me of a little bit of Baby. Who's the guy? It's not Lil Baby, Da Baby.
The baby.
That
Yeah.
That beat is got that Da Baby feel, and it's a jam, man. I think a lot of people are gonna enjoy it, and it's so simple lyrically that a lot of people can rap towards it, and act funny. If he does well, if he's smart, he'll actually start a challenge of some dance sorts, because this can lead to that viral moment where everybody's dancing to it and having fun in different occasions and stuff like that. Lyrically, we can't really say much. I think everyone can realize we love Big Xhosa. We love Big Xhosa, especially with his marketing. I put him close to Cassper in terms of his marketing genius. Another person that is got a good marketing arm is like your Brenda Fassie. Big Xhosa, if he keeps this momentum, which I think he's gonna keep, I think he's got a really, really bright future. I love the nigga. He stays true to himself, and he doesn't really give a fuck about what other people say.
He has that I don't give a fuck attitude. I like that.
Yeah, this song is gonna be a jam. I don't know. You guys can also comment downstairs, man. Do you think Ifani has got a right to say that, even though it's a bit sensitive time? I've put my views forward. I think Marv, you've put your views forward, and yeah, man. Let's see what people say. But I think that line, once the song starts picking up pace and people get to hear that line, I think there's going to be a big discussion around that line.
It's going to create a big.
I think there's going to be a big discussion around that line, and I think I finally put it there on purpose, and they're going to get their attention
to create.
They've got our attention. They're going to get their attention around that line.
Yeah.
Anyway, peeps, that's our show, man. Thank you so much. Thank you to 1,000.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you 1,000, man.
Yes, so another 3,000.
Drink it up. And yeah, man, tell your friends and tell your family, tell your anybody, man. Tell them to watch.
Yeah, bro.
Tell them to listen on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. We're there, man. We're there.
We're everywhere.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you wanna?
Ah, man. Look.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Announcement. We are working on merch, and I think the merch that we're gonna do, whatever we're gonna do, is probably gonna be done on a limited basis. Only 100 units. I think I wanna keep it exclusive, especially since it's gonna be our first merch. I think after a while, I think it's gonna be something to treasure. So
yeah.
I wanna keep it exclusive. We haven't started merch. I just think we're gonna do merch just for this celebration of getting to 1,000. It's a big number.
One,
yeah. Anything else you wanna say? You going to Limbs?
I'm going to Limbs, man.
Yeah,
for
man.
the weekend. Jesus.
Yeah. You've missed Ama Sonja.
Really? But yeah.
Do they serve Sonjas in funerals?
No,
you going for a
man.
funeral? They don't.
No, just meat. Literally.
No Sonjas in funerals.
Meat and cabbage.
Okay, no Sonjas in funerals. Okay, all right, cool. Anyway, have a safe trip, man. I'm going to be staying around.
Thanks.
Guys, please do like the video. It really, really helps. Even if you don't subscribe, man, we do understand if you don't want to subscribe. But if you do enjoy the content, please do like the video. It really, really helps.
Yeah, man.
Anything else?
No. Thank you guys for the 1,000.
We
And for the next 1,000.
Yeah,
Hey.
so we can actually call ourselves my 1,000.
My 1,000.
My 1,000.
Yeah, my 1,000.
Put my 1,000. We're out, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah.